where are Christians tempted in an election season? And how can we avoid that temptation?
I think there's a few temptations. I think the first we mentioned before, but I'll mention again, is cynicism. Cynicism about the church, cynicism about your fellow Christians, cynicism about the country. And look, there are deep concerns in America, but I think America's still a good country, and I think there's still a lot of reason to be hopeful about the country. So cynicism is not a virtue. I think number two, the abandoning of spiritual formation in an election season. I think of James 1:27, where he says, true religion is caring for widows and orphans and remaining unspotted from the world. And what he's saying is that there's an inside and outside dynamic, that our activism in the world is only ever as good as our life with God. And so it's tempting in a political season to be formed and shaped only by the presidential race or the politics, and that's sort of forming our hearts instead of getting time with God. And then I think the third temptation, and this is really important, is to allow a political moment or a political figure to divide us from our fellow brothers and sisters. Jesus, said that they would know you are Christians by the way you love one another. Francis Schaeffer, who was a great apologist in the 20th century, no shrinking violet, was unafraid to speak truth to the culture, be prophetic to the church. Nevertheless, he said that love is the final apologetic. He said, God has given the world the right to judge the validity of our faith by the way we treat each other. Yeah. And so let's, by all means, engage. Let's make arguments. Let's speak against evil. But let's not let minor differences with other Christians separate us. Let's determine and say, I am united with my brothers and sisters by something that unites us far more than should divide us.